What's going on, guys? I'm Derek and this is Hiking to the Sunset. Today I'm going to be giving you my thoughts and opinions on this little powerhouse here. This is the BRS 3000T Titanium Stove. I've been using this stove exclusively now for over the past year on every single backpacking trip that I've taken. Ever since I made the decision that I wanted to move away from an alcohol stove system like this one, and I wanted to move into and try a canister stove setup, that's when I picked up this guy. So I'm going to let you know what my experiences have been with this thing over the past year, let you know pros, cons, and if you should pick one of these up. There's two main things that drew me to this stove right off the bat. First one being price. You can pick these things up on Amazon right now for 16, 17 bucks. And that's going to be one of the cheapest, if not the cheapest, canister stoves that you can get. Second thing that drew me to this stove is the weight. This stove, with the little sack that they include, weighs 1 ounce or 27 grams approximately. That's going to be the lightest canister stove on the market that I'm aware of. If there's something I don't know about, let me know. So those two factors alone right there is going to put this stove on a lot of people's radar. The overall build and construction on this stove is pretty simplistic. You have the base for your pot here, and these all fold down like so. Store it like that when you're ready to cook. Put these up. And I found these to be sturdy, haven't had any problems. They're a little bit flimsy. So you just want to, don't try to manhandle this thing. You got your little valve handle here to regulate your flow. I think I've bent this thing up a little bit, but still working. When you're ready to attach this thing to your canister, make sure that your fuel regulator is turned all the way to the right. I might have had some problems with this. It could have just been me not having this turned the whole way. I know that some gas likes to shoot out sometimes when I'm putting it on or putting it off, but I think that's pretty common. Got a canister here. Seen better days, I think. Connect this thing on here. And that was pretty good. Barely any gas came out of there. So this is what your canister is going to look like. All attached and ready to go. I use a pretty minimalistic setup with this. I've just got my Tokes 550 mil cook pot. That fits on there perfectly. I'll go ahead and disconnect this now. Just a tiny bit of gas came out. Nothing bad at all. On the inside here, there's a little O-ring. And I've heard, that can wear out and cause problems. I haven't had any issues with that yet. I'll keep you guys posted. It's been over a year. Every trip this thing has come out with me, so it's holding up well so far. All right, I've brought the stove outside here. I've got 2 cups of water in my pot here. I'm gonna light this thing up, start a timer on my phone, and then give you an approximate time to boil here. All right, and I just stopped the stopwatch here. Got 4 minutes, 45 seconds to come to a full rolling boil on this. So I think that's pretty good. And there's a nice breeze going out here. too. So that'll give you an idea on a boil time for that. So what's my final opinion on this stove? I think it's great. I think, you know, for the price you're paying, the size and the weight of this stove, you really can't beat it. I've had no durability issues with this thing. Like I said, I've had this with me on the trail. On every backpacking trip I've taken over the past year, I've had absolutely zero problems with it. If you're a person out there who likes to do a lot of in-depth cooking, maybe, you know, pan frying, sauteing, whatever else you do out there, I think you'd probably want to look at another stove. If you're like me, you're minimalistic out there, you really, you know, the most I do out there is boil 2 cups of water to rehydrate some freeze-dried meals. I think this is an excellent option. This is going to save you money and weight out there on the trail. You know, money that you can put elsewhere into your kit to try to save some weight. I really don't think you can go wrong with this thing. I give it my recommendation.